These days, I kind of worry about getting mistaken for an e-bum or bicycle bum, living outside of town with all the stuff on my bike. But that's kind of a new thing in the last couple of years.
So am I a e-bike bum? I don't think so. Maybe I'm a bike bum. You ever heard of a bike bum? Or maybe you've just seen bike bums. I've had people stare at me, sure. I've had cops slow down, even question me from here to there, stopped at a store or something like that. It's a curious thing when you're traveling on a bike. So are you a bike bum? It's 10 o'clock, 10 a.m., you're going to bike down to a liquor store, get a six-pack, throw it in a basket, bike down to the park, meet the guys, burn one, and then what are you going to do all day? Ride around, look for free things, maybe get some furniture to refinish, try to sell it. I didn't get pulled over, but I was at a 7-Eleven, and there was a couple cops there, and I said, hey, how you doing? And they saw all my bags on the bike. One guy said, hey, nice bike. And the other guy said, is that an e-bike? And I said, no. And they were like, oh, living on the e-bike, kind of homeless, from place to place. I get it. I kind of understand it's very similar to what I do, but I don't ever get in towns. I don't stay in towns, and I don't live homeless in a town. I'm touring on the bike, going from place to place to place. Now, I may stay somewhere out in the woods for a while. I may run into town to get some things and then bike all the way back out to where I'm staying. If I like a place for a while, I'm like digging it and I'm going to stay there. That's a little different. But I see this big influx of people on their e-bikes, with their sleeping bag and all their stuff on it, six-pack of beer in the basket, heading around, just going to the park, hanging out at the park all day, riding on the sidewalk. And there's a difference. I'm not that guy. If you're that guy or gal, more power to you. This is going to piss a lot of people off. I know it. I didn't really want to do this video, but I needed to do it because sometimes people will see me and they'll go, oh, he's living around town on the bike, another one of these e-bums. Well, it's not an e-bike, and I pedal it. And I work really damn hard to pedal this thing. It's what keeps me alive at 60 years old.
So I always tell people the best way to go about it is just when you're living on your bike or you're in this situation and you're going to be out for a while, just look organized. That goes a long way. Appearance is everything. If you don't care how you look, well, that's one thing. But if you care how you're treated, you might want to look organized, just like you have it down and you know what you're doing and you're just bike touring. That's the way to go.
If you're out there on your bike, in your e-bike, living on your e-bike, going in and out of town, kind of living homeless, I appreciate that you're, trying to survive, but also keep the place clean wherever you're at. Leave no trace. If you can, leave no trace. And I don't see a lot of that with that crowd. That crowd just leaves trash everywhere. I know you've seen them. If you haven't seen them, you live in a small town somewhere, way out in the middle of nowhere, because it's impossible not to see this happening and increasing. Also, they're bringing about new laws, so you may have to have a license for your electric bike pretty soon, and a helmet, and the whole 9 yards. So for me, way more comfortable, staying old school, pedaling my bike. That's what I like to do. All right, throw me the comments, good and the bad. I know I'm going to get them, but I'm willing to take it. I read every single one. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that. And we're going to go into this kind of thing a little more in the future when I'm out again. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, like an example. Thanks for watching.